big question is, are you ready for the global stage? And that's a big question that the Kommon Sense Conference for Alpha Teenagers is ready to answer right here at the Edward Housing Estate, where we're having the Kommon Sense Conference. The students have already arrived. Everyone is excited. The hall is full. The speakers are seated and they are ready to impact. I'll be inside learning and I'll come out again and have a talk with you.
My name is Bright Bios Paulinus. I'm from KCAT Senior Science School.
My name is Kanem. I am a student of KCAT Senior Science School at Nonoyo.
My name is Obianuju Preza Amefula and I'm from Animex International Schools, Eket, Akwa Ibom State.
My name is Goodluck Victor Mark. I'm a student of St. Mary's Senior Science College, Edinburgh, and I'm here for the Kommon Sense Conference for Alpha Teenagers.
My expectation for Kommon Sense Conference Alpha Teenager today is I want to be installed, brainstorm with words that will help me mold my physical and my moral attitude.
And here I expect to explore myself and discover the many talents I have hidden inside of me. From the organizers, I expect an ambient environment and a place where I can interact with the people around me.
I want to also be seen among as one of the best teenagers in the world today.
My expectations at the end of this program is to become one of the alpha teenagers in the whole world, to become the best, to learn more creative skills and to be able to express this to my mates when I get back at school.
Common sense is more than we could ever imagine. And the theme is more question that you should be able to answer once you step out of this hall.
3, we go! Wow! So my intention was to teach this thing, what I have shared with you. I wanted to teach imagination, I wanted to teach the capacity to communicate properly. Because everyone can communicate, but communicating properly is different.
As inquisitive as I am, did you see the card? Did you see those cards? Let me tell you, we're in for a lot today. Do you know that?
All right, standing beside me is the convener, the brain behind the Kommon Sense card, the MasterCard itself. And I know the question on everybody's mind is why, how, when, where, what. So maybe you answer those 5 questions, the 5 W's and H. Let's understand what exactly, birthed that Kommon Sense card. How did that come about?
Yeah, basically for me it was, I had this dream. And my dream is that I believe that human beings are performing less than nature made us to perform. And we're supposed to be super problem solvers. We're supposed to solve complex problem, basic problem, and then wicked problem. These are the kind of problems we're supposed to solve.
Is there a wicked problem?
Yeah, it is a wicked problem. I'm a professional problem solver, so it's an aspect of study called wicked problem. This is when problem become more complex, get more advanced, has multiple areas, so you solve them. So I believe that if you have 7.8 billion people on Earth, what is the number of problem solvers on Earth that could solve all the problems we have on Earth? So because I've been thinking on how do I help people develop that. But in order to do that, I need to teach people strategic communication. I need to teach them how to think. I need to teach them how to communicate. I need to teach them emotional intelligence. In fact, I need to build an entire university. So my thought was, how do I reduce a university into a pocket? How do I reduce the entire faculty, the whole study experience into just one back pocket? And that was why we created Kommon Sense.
So I feel like Kommon Sense is your ability to think critically, creatively, and strategically.
Many times we have been made to believe that death is the worst thing that can happen. Please, there's something worse than death. And that is life without a purpose.
I came here to tell you that you are creative. Use it.
Well, I was expecting something great, but not in this capacity. And I want to say that for Akwa Ibom and for Uyo, it's a new dawn. I mean, for teenagers here, we're expecting global relevance, and that's a key thing for me here. We have people with a reorientation of their mindset, and they are going all out to change their world.
What is is going to be very, very, very serious. So the flower on your table, please, you can take it down. Just keep it by the side of the table. And this is where the work will begin.
Because I'm way too big to be fucking with you. Be fucking with you. Because I'm way too smart to be fucking with you. Fucking with you. Because I'm way too cool to be losing my cool. Because I'm way too big.
I'm standing with Inumfon in Dede, actually, the host for the Kommon Sense Conference.
Okay, the inspiration from the speech was pretty simple. I realized peer pressure is only called peer pressure and is only able to influence people when it's among their peers. And I had to come down to a level where I'm not seen as just the host, but I'm seen as a typical teenager that goes through the same struggle that every other teenager goes through. So if I can tell my story and I can show how that story inspired me to make my dream a reality, then what stops every other teenager from doing the same thing?
I want to equally thank my coach in the persons of Mr. Muyiwa Fashakin and the inventor of the Kommon Sense MasterCard, Mr. Victor Prince Dixon. We were told in school that, well, there's a conference, come and represent the school. I want to believe that you are going back with something to give back to your school as some feedback. I want to also say that without you, this conference wouldn't have been, because the chairs and the tables wouldn't make the conference, but it's you. Thank you very much for your time.
Wow, what a day. That's all I can say after 5 impactful lectures from very sound speakers at the Kommon Sense Conference for Alpha Teenagers. It's been an amazing journey, learning through creativity, ideas, so many amazing things. And with my side eye, I spy the convener herself, Mrs. Grace Indede, dancing and jubilating and thanking, just being very excited for the round-off of the event. Till we see you again in Abuja in another time for another Kommon Sense encounter. My name is Praise Mba. Thank you so much for joining us at this event.